So I just got back from the Rockford Certified Slam, and tonight at one point there was around 45 people in the audience, which is awesome. But a lot of them came in late because they heard there was an open mic. But we had 7 open mic performers. Most of them were people who were singing, which is great just because this slam used to be focused solely on poetry. There was only a poetry slam, there was not an open mic. That changed in 2015 when the slam added the open mic, and it kind of opened the doors for other performers to get on stage. And I think that's really cool because watching other performers can inspire people to work harder on their art and also make connections within the artistic community. But it was really noticeable that some of the musicians brought a lot of people with them. It did become an issue because the Rockford Certified Slam is 2 rounds, and the first round of the slam had 9 performers, which is pretty awesome that so many poets showed up. After the 8th performer went in the first round, this massive flood of people just left, and it was all people who showed up for the open mic. That was kind of really off-putting. During the first round of the slam, I performed a poem that I literally wrote today. I scored well enough to make it into the second round of the slam, but after like all those people left, I was really upset. And so instead of reading a second poem, when it was my turn, I got on stage and I thanked everyone who stayed and basically just ranted about how it's really rude for people to come to open mics, do their bit, and then leave. Granted, these people did stay for the majority of the first round of the slam, but there was only 30 minutes left of the event and they just walked out. Several things come to mind. One, if you're going to perform at an event and you can't stay the whole time, reconsider performing. Maybe just sit in the audience, because it does really come across negatively when you're a performer. You know, you want people to pay attention to you, but then you and your whole crew just leave before all the other performers have gone on and done their thing. The second thing that I was thinking of this whole time is that, like, the Rockford Certified Poetry Slam is the only poetry-focused event in Rockford that happens on a regular basis. Whereas, you know, the Rockford area has several pretty regular comedy open mics. They have weekly music open mics. This is literally the only time per month where Rockford puts on an event that specifically gives a stage to poets. And so for a bunch of non-poetry people to come in, use the stage, take up the time of everyone in the audience, and then just leave before the event is over, it's really kind of insulting, because that open mic would not exist without the poetry slam. This event is a poetry event, and so for you not to stay and support the poets who are competing, it's really rude. And so I gave up my chance to win the slam just so I could rant about it. And they judged my rant, and I got a 7, an 8.6, and a 10 for a 25.6, and I came in 4th place. I just really wanted to throw that out there because it really upset me. Poets really need the extra help. You know, we need more stages, we need more events, we need more just community building, and so it really frustrates me when we're putting on this event and people are obviously enjoying it and showing up, but then they're not supporting the poets. So that's my little rant for today. The poets that I featured earlier in this vlog, I will be linking to their social media stuff in the description below if it's available. I really want you guys to check them out and give them some love, because these poets actually were super amazing tonight. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a good one.